Okay, a little bit of excitement. Okay, so we got a ton of art, and they are not asleep as I expected. This one guy is totally camping out here, and he's active, so that's uncharacteristic. And we've got 3 here. What I'm going to do is get the hell out of Dodge on my backup plan and use, if possible, if it's going to let me, the mobile cynosaural thing. So just hope it works, because it's going to be impossible to go the backup, the main route, what I wanted to do. This is great because it's got a 1 jump in between the 2, but I wanted to go, well, that's probably going to be a dangerous place. So I was like, okay, let's go to Dali. Come on. It was, oh, what the hell? It was Rivera. Okay. 1 minute to go. Check my fuel. Yep. Got everything. Yep. Yeah, I was gonna go Kiram, Namali, Hirmer, and Azil, but I decided to go with this one. So Namali, where is it? Namali, I don't see it. It's really bizarre. From Kiram. Am I missing something? I swear I was able to get to Al Dali. No, this. What the? I'm a bit confused by that. I don't understand what's wrong. Alright. Yes, here we go. Nobody's in system yet. Cross my fingers. Okay, 20 seconds. 16, 15. Okay. Gonna watch this real close. I had issues last time because I was way too close during the test. Here we go. And allied winged fuel, everything, and it's going active. You hit stop. You're still immune. Stopping, and I just right click, jump to see you later. Where am I going to appear? I get ready to click dock as soon as possible. Okay, good. And good, I'm in range. Excellent, docking. And then I take off for the next system. Yeah, way too hot. There's no freaking way. I don't want to lose a cyno ship. And they gank my mobile cynosaural instantly. They had a devoter. He has a devoter on the on one of the gates, just waiting there. So my bet he was sleeping. It was a sure bet. What's wrong? I guess he is it the weekend? It's probably the weekend, and he's able to get away with that. But yeah, rather awkward. Sac T and Gadaman. Now I've got time to set up this. It's a better station, the old trade registry station. So the jump fatigue, I have to wait 8 minutes. It's suggested. Okay, I'm in Gadaman. There are kind of folks here. Fraternity Carebear. Oh, probably just hardcore Lo Sec. And test. Okay. we're hitting a very generous station. So we'll get there quick. No Arton in system. Now I've logged in here before, so by now it's routine that I'm logging in and then logging off. But they might be waiting for something, so hopefully they don't put 2 and 2 together and realize I've gone the alternate route. And they're all docked up. That's absolutely perfect. Undock before somebody notices and gets curious. Oh, it's not the awesome Caldari one, but I'll take it. What I usually do is put the cyno right there. Right frickin' here. It's usually a fun spot to do it. Right there. Looks kind of neat when you do it there. Two minutes left. And that'll be perfect because I start onlining this one. Yeah, I was real uncomfortable about getting bumped on that other station. Bring up tactical. There we go. Spot. And let's just confirm I'm not completely screwing myself here. Let's go 8 kilometers up. Or actually, no. We'll just go. And that'll take us to the nearest edge. One minute. How are we doing here? Perfect. That's great. Okay, let's get the hell back there. And dump that thing. Nobody in system yet. It'll definitely be dead. And I have to be very careful because I've been on Singularity for the last day testing. So I need to remember I'm on the live server. So don't do anything silly like autopilot through Lo Sec. Okay. Looking good. And launching. Alright, so let us get... Well, I'm going to park right here just because I'm curious about how far away, you know... Oh, well, I know how far away. I don't need to be silly about this. So... we'll warp there and back at 100. Where am I warping to? Warping that way. Maybe not. Warp to 100 to the station. Alrighty. Optimize settings. I'll put U for temporarily. Okay. Just interacting with the UI just to get the sound back after I did that. And we'll look at get the glory of the inbound. Oh, it'd be neat if I actually saw it. 27 seconds. There you go. Yeah, that's uncharacteristically awake during the weekend, so I guess it's characteristic. There just must be low traffic, so they don't get any kills very much, so it looks like they're asleep, but they weren't. Or maybe they were thinking that stay up a bit longer and I might actually show up, and I did. So they were like, oh, okay, he's going to do something. I'm like, yeah, had a backup plan. But yeah, really cool, huh? Kind of nifty. Yeah, too bad about the sound, but yeah, I'm getting disgusted with the sound lately. Not really impressed. Just, I'm calling it the humbug, the hum bug. I'm just sick of it. Now that I know it's there and I've tested so much, I can hear it whenever it happens, and it's just annoying as hell. Alright, there we go. And the last leg is going to be easy. Yeah, knock on wood. But yeah. And actually, I have some fuel. Probably be able to work with that. Perfect. Yeah, I guess the sound really didn't pick up.
Docking permission requested.
But once you change session, it will. I probably could have worked a way in back to grid, and that might have kicked it into motion. There we go, see? Boom. And undock. So that cost me 60 million, as opposed to a guaranteed 300 if I tried it over at the main route I was going to take. Yeah, cool. I'm curious how quickly these get destroyed. I'll whip over and look. Well, it would take an hour to watch, so really not that interested. Guess I'll take my guys home now, and yeah, light the cyno there. Yeah, I might as well do that right now. Screw it. Let's go home, guys. We're done. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that I can just go like this. Bloop. Sayonara. Yeah, there's no way I'm hella going through there. Do I have to go through Amy? Tja. See ya. Oh, I have to go back in there. Cool. I'll just check if it's destroyed or being destroyed. Okay. No sound for this one. Skiff, don't see it. Path. Get you going. One more jump and it'll be quite the wait. Dolly. Oh.
Warp drive active.
To 100.
Warp drive
Broke up.
active.
Check that out. Adventure. Cute. Probably saw me and went, quick, dog up, shriek. Chemlick, high sec, bath. Nothing on D-scan. Let's go. Must be in this right here. Completely clueless that there's a mobile cynosaurus out there, but I'm sure it's gonna get ganked. But could be just watching it, wondering if they should wait, see if anything else jumps. But I'm betting you're gonna be right in there. Yep. Okay, it's a new chisel. And I better leave system because they probably get curious if it looks like I'm loitering. But yeah, it's definitely gonna get ganked. I could speed it up by telling him there's a mobile cynosaurus to be destroyed, so I can watch how quickly they kill it. But yeah, that'd be silly. There's a new... Yep, turned off sound. Just, I'm sick of it. I'm gonna turn on some nice music and screw it. Like what I'll do is once I get to any fob I want to deal with, I'll turn on sound for that and deal with the bug at that time, so I don't have to constantly deal with it every time I jump. Yeah, not going to put up with it. And besides, most people don't listen to the sounds anyways. And he's logged. Wow. Okay then. Lol. Cray cray. Well, I picked the perfect time for this area. I guess the other area just had a weekend warrior up late, probably drinking coffee to stay awake. Or who knows, energy drinks maybe. Kind of spooky that it's so silent, actually. Kind of relaxing, too. After being used to the humbug. No, we don't want to hear audio for strings for freaking hours. No thanks. Looking forward to Dune movie, that's for sure. I haven't seen anything more than a couple of trailers, or even one trailer. I think I've seen one partial trailer for Foundation. I tried reading the book. People were like, "Ooh, it's the best thing ever," but I just could not, for the life of me, get into it. I liked Dune. It was very different from the movie before the this current one, like with Sting in it. the singer. But I think the current one's probably going to be more true to the book, which is going to be a nice relief. You know, because it was rather confusing, because when you read the book, it's really quite different than that movie with Sting in it. I think I'll laugh if my mobile Sinosaurals don't get destroyed. I'm gonna actually hop into my and watch these. Uh-oh. Hop out and take a peek.
Warp drive active.
Good. Oops. That looks kind of cool. Yes, I didn't intend it. Something in me just subconsciously wanted to do the homeworld music. Yeah, just I don't think of it much, the way the station looks. But yeah, must have been very subconscious, because I was like, for some reason I want to play Homeworld. Yeah, when I was testing on that test server, there was a very scary moment, actually. I think my assumption is that the system wants to spawn you at the edge of your hitbox at the 5 kilometer mark for the Sinosaural, and I assumed that it would want to spawn you somewhere other than internally to the structure, but I'm starting to suspect very strongly that that's not the case at all, and if it wants to spawn you inside the structure, it'll spawn you right outside of it. I don't know yet. I have to really test, but I'm starting to get really leery of shoving my Sinosaural right close to the structure in expectation that it won't spawn. It'll just eliminate that arc to spawn in and just spawn it elsewhere. I'm starting to get really leery of that. I think if it's going to want to spawn you in that zone, it's going to spawn you right at pretty much right on top of the hull and bounce you. So you've got, like, if you put it right against the hull, you got 50% chance of being bounced. So I'm going to have to test that more. You know? It would be interesting if I all of a sudden started to get bumped 50% of the time, whereas my expectation is you will more likely than not spawn outside of the hull in that other half of the globe. But I'm starting to think that's the wrong way to think. So that's why I didn't place it here, as close as I could get. This is as close as you can get to the hitbox of the station. Because, yeah, I'll show you. It was kind of intense, actually. Trawler. There we go. Welcome to Eve's Singularity. This is a test run of what I'll be doing very shortly. Okay, blah, 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 blah. All right. So here I go. And I've got it right close again to that structure. I'm like, yeah, no worries. It'll totally spawn elsewhere. So, and I'm like, yeah, this is totally gonna work. And I'm like, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. He's totally blasé about it. No problemo. Do-do-do-do-do. Here we go, and boink! I'm like, holy crap! And I have to turn my camera and I click it, and it's still 0 meters from the station. But look at its model now. There, see? Right there? It's going past, beyond. Yeah. So, the pro tip, as long as you press dock and you're able to dock, did you see that error at first? Pressed it a second time, it said dock successful, and then you pass outside of the dock ring, you're going to be docking. So, yeah, that was a bit too odd, because if you look at it, if you watch it real close as it appears, see? Okay, so let's check if anything interesting is happening. I don't see anybody. Okay, half an hour left. Yes. Yeah, awkward. Yeah, if you take a look at this, it wanted to appear. It wanted to appear. It wants to appear. The hitbox is going to be right here, but it wanted to spawn outside, and I think what happens is that if it wants to spawn inside the structure, it's going to make you appear right at the very edge of the closest hull the point available, but wanted to spawn you inside. So this globe right here, you still have a 50% of chance of spawning into, but it'll put you right at the edge and bump you, as you saw. So it was pretty scary, right? So 50% of the time you're going to be bounced. So yeah, that it wants to put you inside of it, which is kind of scary. But yeah, the station I did plant it right next was the one in Hiramare, and it's I'll show you it. It's a pretty interesting station. It's one of those newfangled looking stations. And I was going to place it, I had it placed right here, just under the lip, right there, as close as I could get it, right under the lip, right here, right under here. And I figured if it was going to spawn at that 5 kilometer in the globe, and if it wanted to place me inside the structure, it would place me on the outside hull, but being bumped severely. There was a very generous dock ring up above here, so I figured, okay, that'll give me lots of time to panic and turn my camera to be able to see the station, click it, or just click the station here and go dock. So that was my plan, totally. Yeah. And these were designed to prevent bumping. It's got a Higgs rig plate. I just discovered that activating an MWD on it is counterproductive. It'll add mass, but if you get bumped, it'll want to go in the direction of the bump really fast. So it made me go further than simply not just the Higgs and the plate. So yeah, I got bumped 33 kilometers by a bumper going 7 kilometers per second. So I believe that I'd be able to survive as long as they started bumping me later on into the cycle of the 5-minute timer. Yeah. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Well, I'll be damned. People are ignoring it? Like, you can see it from forever, right? They've got to be able to see the sinusoidal field. Weird. Care Bear? Maybe. Yeah, magnate. Lol. Oh my god, that's hilarious. I thought it would be dead. You can see it on the map, right? Yeah, I used to love cynoing here. This spot right here, just the most fun ever. Jump freighters and carriers and dreadnoughts would spawn in here, and if they got bumped, it would be only slight. But I tried it on the test server with the Apostle, and it's massive, so we would spawn more often than not, Murphy's Law, on top of one of these pillars, and go, wow, and the dock ring is very close to the top of one of these. Yeah, it's really close. So unfortunately, even though it looks pretty, practicalities of this sort made me rethink my cyno spot, and I decided to put it. Do I have a afterburner on this sucker? I must. Yeah, there we go. Decided to put it exactly, and I'll show you. I'll just dock up. No point in loitering. Deli, and you just open up. It looks really bizarre. Like, all the other things will like look like colored little dots, but if you click on jumps, sinusoidal fields, it will make the map look completely different. Check that out. Weird, huh? Very trippy. So a dally and all the way over here, get him in. But it's just one jump separated. It's pretty cool. Yeah. So one in C. Mr. Visual. Yeah, that's. Got him in. Yeah. Alright, sorry. And I need to be... I'll get it up very quickly. I've learned not to double click when doing that. It'll send you off in a different direction entirely. Goodness me. I'm quite shocked it hasn't been destroyed yet. I wanted to place it. I figured out the best place to put it, because the dock ring actually doesn't extend farther beyond here. It's like if I was right here, I'd be only 20 kilometers away from the edge of the dock ring. Kind of scary. Right about there. And I want to be 15 kilometers from this whole cosmetic thing I know the hitbox is probably closer to me than that, but right there. What do you think? Yeah. A bit further, actually. 15, right? When it meets 15, I'm going to stop. So I'm going to come back a tiny bit and stop right there. There, right here is absolute perfect bookmark spot. And I don't think I have any more room. And okay, let's get Major Freak out there. I'll just warp down and then back up because the Higgs rig makes me go so slow. Goodness me. 30 minutes on that one. Undock, rip down and back up. Get ready for whatever appears if I need to. Wow. I totally expected this to be spotted on the map and people wanders over and blow it away. Wow. Cray cray. Anyways, I'm in position. Let's get this done. Do. Get you in position. I need you right there, I think. $15. Okay. Close enough for horseshoes and hand grenades. There you go. We are ready, and set auto repeat off would be smart. Definitely. Maintenance. Oh yeah, we are ready to go. And as before, just undock, click, and press stop, stopping, and immediately go to Major Freak, cute, deployable. Woohoo! And where am I going to appear? Awesome. Yeah, and the hitbox is exactly 5 kilometers from the cyno beacon. And of course, this thing is freaking massive. Check this out. It's 9. It's about, oh geez, so that's 9, so I need to go 3, so it's 5, 9, 4, so I need to go 4 more kilometers from 5, so that would be 13, right? I know, right? Add good. The edge of the hitbox is right freaking there. Let's go down and I'll show you. So get rid of this. Can I do it? Can I do it? Come on. Will it let me? 13, so right there. That's the edge of its hitbox. It's sort of hard to believe. But yeah, right frickin' there. Yeah, see? Look at that. Right there. And I guess, yeah, it's kind of cuckoo. I'm not sure if this is the center of mass it's calculating from, or if it's here, and I'm just misunderstanding the hitbox because I'm just assuming center of mass is there and the hitbox will extend below. But unless I test, I won't know, but that's a good ballpark theory, maybe. Maybe the Archon would be a better thing to test, and then I could probably also test the Naglfar for what the hitboxes actually look like, and because they could be not a sphere, they could be simply a polygon, a very simple polygon. Yeah, and that's probably what it is, a polygon. But yeah, anyways, I blabbed long enough. Remember to set destination and hit autopilot. There you go. So you'll dock as soon as your field is down, which won't be too long from now. Yeah, and my tactic was to keep it alive, and this sucker will obviously dock to get the capacitor back up to 100, and then undock and lock up the Sinosaurus and just protect it. You think, oh, but it'll be in danger of bumping. I tried to bump this sucker. 7,000 meters per second. Good solid hit. 330. And it was decelerating almost instantly. I only got it a very small amount. So it sustained bumping would make it move, but this thing's so massive. I was thinking maybe I should put a Higgs rig, but it's like, yeah, I'd already put in rigs on this thing. But it would be interesting for anti-bumping if you put a Higgs rig on this sucker. Yeah, it wouldn't budge. So yeah, I'm definitely not going to turn 1% damaged. Why the hell is that 1% damage? Oh, it was a hand-me-down. Lol. Yep. Yeah, keep it alive. It can't be bumped very much. And by the time somebody comes in the system, there's usually like a minute left or two. And then all you have to survive is bumping by somebody, and then you're good to go. Let's see how... This is just a moderate micro warp drive, not an oversized. Let's see how far we can bump my guy using this. Of course, watch me eat crow as it gets... Oh, already docked. Too late. But it would be interesting. Let's go undock this and see how far we can actually bump you. Actually, let's not. It's not the test server. Like doo-dee-doo. Let's just bump my apostle out of dock ring and see how long it takes me to do that. Yeah. Let's not do that. Oh, yay! Game over. Done. Success. Hell yeah, yeah, baby. Watch, 2 minutes left. Somebody will come in and destroy it. That'd be hilarious. 15 minutes. Do. I cannot do multiple clients with high graphic settings. Computer tends to choke. Let's get the job done. Screenshot for posterity. Do. That was pure luck. And bad luck for the main route I wanted to go. I really wanted to go that longer route. But I don't know what the hell is with this. Like, I swear to God, I was able to get... What? Apostle? Prefer... for jump beacon. That should have worked. Dolly. Namali, see? Namali. Okay, I was able to go to Namali. Alright. And then I went... Oh, it's probably because it's wanting to go to Gadaman and therefore tripping me up, maybe? That could be it. So I'll go to Hirmer, because I know Hirmer. It's the home of wannabes and easily defended against. And there, after that, then I was able to do... Right. Then I was able to choose either. They're right next to each other. But yeah, these two were hot, unfortunately. Capped by one person. And it was his weekend, unfortunately, so he was able to stay up later. So there. I think that's about done. Cool. Phew. Cool. I have an apostle, and it survived. I'm sure if I just YOLO'd without any testing through, with my recons through, you know, what was it, Al Dali and Gadaman, right just then when I did it, it would have been over. So it's pretty funny. It's like so much preparation, and yeah, you didn't really need it. You could have gone the shortest route and you would have been fine as long as you did it around this time. I think it was just pure luck. That and finding out when they go to sleep, which is pretty typical. God, 10 minutes left and nobody's destroyed them yet. I'm just fascinating. I just want them to be destroyed. But it's like, come on, destroy them. I want to see how quickly you can kill them. Which is probably really quickly. Weird. Probably like copyright notice. Your video's gonna get deleted now. Wah. Right, done. I am completely happy now. I can go off and do stuff now. Fleet hangar. Maintenance bay. I did not leave my blockade runner all the way over there, which is great. Oops. Yeah, pretty easy. And where is... I'm a sanguine. No, I need in the fleet hangar. There we go. Gimme. Helium isotopes. There we go. We'll, and I guess I'll dump these in, oops, here. There we go. And I don't, did I put in, I must have put it, yeah, I'm pretty darn sure I plug cap boosters into the, there. Perfect. And fuel, perfect. Awesome. Happy little camper. Awesome. And top up the ozone. Typically what we face out here. Wow. No way. I just have morbid curiosity. Just you what, now that I'm watching it, it won't get destroyed. Lol. Come on, guys, it's been on the frickin' map for an hour. Spitaler, Warhammer. There we go. all going to Hospitaller because I have amulet implants. Yeah, got my amulet implants in there. Good, good. Lol. Yeah, wow. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked. That was awesome. Like, it's over. It's done. Yeah, I've got 4 hours. Cool. When I did it, well, it took me a while. I think if I jumped, yeah, whatever. It's basically, it's something I can completely ignore because I hardly ever jump. So what? Let's go back to hunting fobs, making iskies. Yeah, because I was hemmed in so much by Arton during their usual working hours, I lost, and plus I wanted to test on singularity, I lost about 2 days of fob hunting. Just because I was so focused on A, getting it right, and B, clearing up any misconceptions I had about it, because there was no room for error with that size of a capital ship. And so I could show you guys. I mean, I want to get it right the first time, but I invariably screw up a couple times. I have to redo videos and stuff. Some of my earlier videos in Sinosaural might be kind of funny to watch in light of what I know now. But yeah, I think that's what I'll do, just for a laugh. It's in my Sinosaural playlist here. Okay, so better understanding of how to get midpoints and why you won't see one midpoint when you thought you saw one in the past. Don't need this. Yeah, I like to keep my main clone as the one where if I'm going to switch out, I'll switch out with my main, go to the place I need to use, switch out with that, and then when I'm done, I switch out with my main back and go back to where I was before and switch out to use that. It just, it keeps my biter in the same place as my main, and it keeps you anchored, and if you screw up, it's easy to fix the problem. Yeah, it's good. You'll screw up, yes, but it helps you lower the chances of you screwing up and getting lost and putting your implants in the wrong stations, and it gets really messy if you don't be careful. And that's probably an icicle, yeah. And it is 2.6. So this is the last guaranteed before the... But it could be, like, I don't know if it calculates when the ice belt's going to spawn. Does it remember between this pool and your guaranteed icicle? You know? Is this the bonus icicle from the pool? And the default guaranteed one might have been... might have yet to spawn. But it doesn't matter, does it? Of course. Forgot. Duh. Because it gets, the memory gets reset at downtime. Silly me. The only way it doesn't is if that ice field is still being mined as downtime hits. And it could happen if it spawns right at the edge. Blah, 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 blah. How we doing here? Oh my freaking god. Are you going to kill it right at the end, or is that guy the... No, that guy's a Carebear. 53 seconds. That's awesome. I'm assuming it just detonates, I guess. Get that on so we can go in there close. Turn that off. You get free camera that way. And should see it go pop real soon. Wow. That is just bananas.